So I got told a few days ago that I was using spiritual semantics to make a suggestion that the words that we use and the thoughts that we have deserve careful consideration, because the words that we use are putting an energy out to the universe of the things we'd like to create in our lives, the things we'd like to have more of, the progresses that we want to make, the desires that we have, the changes that we want to make. And I suggested that maybe the use of the word want could be detrimental to what people want to, what people wish to, what people are desiring to have more of in their lives. We'll get to the roots here. The root of the word want is based in lack. If you get a dictionary from 150 years ago, you'll see where the word want is defined, its basis is in lack. And I know we use it very differently today, and I could go into a whole conversation on, and I will, on the words that we use being twisted, being created, particularly in the English language, a completely made up language, by the way, that have these double meanings, these meanings that mean that the energetic frequency that we're putting out when we say them is actually to our own detriment. And someone can say it's spiritual semantics for me to draw people's attention to this. People can say it's word semantics if it's not connected to anything spiritual. Although at the end of the day, it is. Because at the end of the day, we're talking spiritual. We're talking energetic. We're talking about the words that we have being connected to the feelings and thoughts that we have. And when we put them out to the universe, out to creative source, out to God, whatever you want to call that creative spark that brings life, situations, objects, people, creation to us, the frequency that we put out with those words is bringing that to us. That is spirit, that is energetics, okay? But when I see the drastic and dramatic change that has gone on in my life because there are words that I don't use, why would I hold back from speaking about that to somebody when they're clearly feeling in their own being that there's more they could have and create and do in their lives? Why would I hold myself back when I've had such a dramatic change in my life, from dropping words like work and business and want, and even really everyday words like week, as in the week that we're in, or weekend, as in, oh, I can't wait for the weekend when I've got more time on my hands. The fact that we don't associate the word weak with the word weak, as in the opposite of strong, is part of the spiritual corruption that has gone on in the world. The fact that we don't associate those words with the low frequency and low vibration, that's part of somebody's plan. Something's plan. So maybe I am being pedantic. Maybe it is ridiculous to some people's minds for me to be so passionate about changing how we think and what we say. But that's because I know the difference that it makes. I feel the difference that it makes in my own body and in my own energy before my physical reality changes. I know how I feel inside. Even if nobody thinks they see a difference, I know how I feel inside, and I know the difference that releasing those words, not using them, the thought that it makes me have when I'm speaking, so that I have to think and be conscious of what is flowing through my energy as I think and feel and speak, then I'm going to speak about that. That's why I'm here. I'm here to light the way to a better way of being and a better way of thinking and a better way of speaking, to bring in and create more for yourself that you really, truly deserve in your life. And that's what it's about. It's not about being spiritually semantic. It's not about picking at words. It's not about telling somebody they're wrong for thinking a certain way. It's about seeing the potential in somebody to change their fucking life and be the incredible being that I see. I see this in people. When they come to me, when they speak to me, when they share their skills, their talents, their words, their wisdom, I see it so clearly in ways that they don't see it for themselves. And I see it in ways that I know I missed in myself and still do. And I know that people see it in me when I don't see it in myself. And so I call out to people to just bring that awareness to their very being, the very essence of who that they are, so that they can be that which they're dreaming of becoming, that which they wish with every ounce of their being to be. And when we resist that because we refuse to see that the words that we use may be the thing that's holding us back, then we're only holding ourselves back. And that's because transformation is fucking scary. Change is fucking scary. We feel happy and safe in the small little bubble that we've created for ourselves. And it's perfectly fine to stay there as long as is necessary. But if you're itching to expand, if you can feel that expansion within yourself just dying to get out, then it's time to let it out. And it's time to maybe think that, yeah, maybe I need to change literally who I am being in any single moment to be and embody, because that bit comes first. The embodiment part comes before the physical change in our reality. You have to be it up here and in here before out here changes. Post-bath thoughts. Have a magical day.